Mr. President, we have a letter from the front lines. Thank you, Sergeant Nosotros. It's from Vice Admiral Moonfang Velez.
Driving back the Japanese Empire. News from the military today reveals their two-pronged assault on the Japanese Empire. Admiral Mitzi's fleet will advance through the Central Pacific by hopping from one island to the next, closer and closer to the heart of the Japanese Empire, the city of Tokyo. As that occurs, General MacArthur's battalion will advance through the Solomon Islands, capture the north coast of New Guinea, and launch an invasion to take back the Philippines. Best wishes, Vice Admiral Velez.
This is surely disheartening. Seems as though war is inevitable. Good afternoon, everyone. This is your Fleet Admiral with news on Pearl Harbor. Sunday, December 7th, 1941. It was a crisp, quiet morning in Hawaii, USA. There was a sound that hovered over the air. It sounded like a swarm of bees. Most residents paid no sound and paid no mind to the sound, for they had only lived a few minutes from Pearl Harbor, the military base and the aircraft carrier. A few minutes later, men from Pearl Harbor could see planes in the distance. One soldier said, "I think that's a flock of B-25 planes during a morning training exercise," as he soon told me from the hospital. Once the planes drew closer, men from Pearl Harbor seen bombs being dropped everywhere, killing everyone in sight. One of the soldiers had reported that he had seen a Japanese ship opener, a bomb that exploded once inside the ship's interior, go right through the U.S. Arizona. There was another report that Hawaii's main general hospital had been bombed. They were treating injured soldiers outside of the hospital, where the streets were littered with bodies of deceased soldiers. Luckily, today was Sunday, as most of the men were at church. This would have been a much more devastating tragedy. I have just gotten reports that there are men still trapped within the U.S. Arizona and have sunk with the ship. This has been your Fleet Admiral with news on Pearl Harbor. The time is World War II. Germans begin their invasion of Europe and their domination. Hitler blamed all of the problems of the world right on the Jews. He then began persecuting thousands of them, rounding them up and throwing them in concentration camps, aka death camps. The Germans then put them in gas chambers, ovens, and other means of horrible torture. America should have stepped in by either sending in troops or issuing more visas. This was truly the worst tragedy the world has ever faced. Hello everyone, this is your anchorman Brandon Medina with another news announcement. In local and domestic news, local women are finally joining the armed forces. For the first time, women are being enlisted since World War I. They are actually fighting up against our enemies in Europe. They are needed to release a man from combat. As they say, in 1942, the Women's Army Auxiliary Corps was finally established, or the WAAC. Women are assigned for administrative and clerical reasons, for nursing and other such methods. These jobs are assigned so that men would be available for combat at any time. This has been your anchorman, Brandon Medina, with another news announcement.